And then on the bottom end, like you said, there are things like Minecraft. I can make a lot of really complicated, cool things. There's still something missing between what I get from these other products. And I think that's where Liminal is really striving to be. The question is how are those gaps? Like, where do we modulate between those two and fill as much of that space as possible? In my head, like the easiest way to describe like how will procedural generation, how will AI orchestrating procedural generation, can I say I want my tree to be bushy? You don't have to know what model parameters I need to edit to get a bushy tree. That's the space I think we really want to fill. And I think that's the space of opportunity where I can create things more complex than I have the immediate knowledge to do it. And the tools themselves don't imply a level of inherent complexity. The minute I give you an IDE, I've implicitly said you need to be a developer, even if the tool isn't for software development. And that's that sort of those sorts of interfaces. Again, we could have very complex interfaces in any game. I could slap something really complicated on top of Minecraft to let you make more things. I am implicitly saying you need a level of professionalism at that point. That's the piece we really have to stray away from and find a way to make sure if creation is the game, it has to stay in the game space.
Yeah, I want to go beyond what Dave just said. I think he's right on all counts about the future of these tools. But even more than fulfilling this need, Aaron, of, okay, you have an aspiring game developer, how do you start them early? I want to go even farther. I think the real outcome dream for Liminal is that we'll actually psyop a bunch of people into making great games without them ever thinking they wanted to be a game developer, right?